To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. Dream big. Wake up. Take the first step into the unknown. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. I think it was the institution. I was trying to master it. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. When you procrastinate, you become a slave to yesterday. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I'm as radiant as the sun. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. You need mountains, long staircases. Don't make good hikers. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. There's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. Having the life of your dreams is simple. Make conscious choices. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. If you dare nothing, then when the day is over, nothing is all you will have gained. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Better a broken promise than none at all. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. You cannot open a book without learning something. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives.